Hey everyone. So I was working on getting a Black Ops 3 video recorded, but something else came under my radar. And if you guys read the title of this video, you probably already know what it is. Basically, someone commented on one of my videos recently saying that Blitzen, you guys remember Blitzen, right? The guy I made a video on literally a year ago, like before I even went into my first year of high school, like that Blitzen. Well, he's back, boys, and he made a response video to the video that I made over a year ago. Now, one thing I find odd is, like I said, he's just now responding to a video that I made last July. In fact, I think it was July 11th I made that video, last time I checked. So, I went and checked out his channel, and sure enough, he made a video about me titled, ASMR YouTuber Dissed Me. Now, as you can see, the video he made is quite long. In fact, I'm genuinely impressed that this dude found the ability to make a 12-minute video on me. Me of all people, right? So, because of the fact that this dude actually had the gall to make a 12-minute video on me, this will probably be a quite long video. In fact, it will probably even surpass my Exility video, which is close to about 30 minutes, which, in that video, I've really only used about 6 minutes of content. So, prepare for this video to be, quite lengthy, is what I'm trying to say. This is more or less a live response to his video, because I haven't actually watched the video before, so this is the first time I'm watching it now, when I'm recording this. But this video is going to be in the same sort of style as Rax's videos, if you watch him. So this is going to be a bit longer, less structured commentary than what I normally do. But anyway, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. The Blitzen response. This content is so mediocre. I had a lot more fun writing the script for this video than watching any, and I mean any, of yours. Alright, so, first off, congrats on not taking, any of those clips I said out of context. I'm not even being sarcastic either. I don't really know how you could do that, but, you didn't, so thanks for that. I was kind of expecting you to pull a YK Creations, for those of you guys who remember that from, like, 2 centuries ago, where he just takes a bunch of things you said out of context. So, I gotta give you props for that, but I think that's about as smart as this video is gonna get. From what my sources tell me, this video was pretty retarded on just about every front. You know, like quality-wise, general fuckboyism-wise, like on every front, this video was pretty retarded. From what I hear, you know, I got the sources, you know, because I'm in the know. These kinds of things. Video gets 20 likes. Alright, so we got a like goal, not even 10 seconds into the video. Didn't think that was possible, so good job on that, Blitzy boy. I'm not really sure how I feel about that, if I'm being completely frank with you, but we'll keep going.
Diss track on this guy. Hey.
Alright, so yeah, it's basically confirmed. Yeah, that diss track he made on me, I'll probably make a sort of response diss track on this boy, alright? This guy, you can kind of tell that he's sort of dying for video topics, because not only is he pushing for like goals to make a video in the very beginning, which that's just kind of when you know someone is starved for content ideas, but this guy is willing to like be so petty as to continue a YouTube beef, which is already petty as is, but sometimes it's justified, sometimes it's not. But this guy is willing to continue it with someone who has not even 100 subscribers, alright? I've been on YouTube for a few years now, but I've really only been like going hard into making videos for probably about 2-3 years now, but I haven't even hit 100 subs yet, and I'm fine with that. You know, I'd rather me take it slow and make the best content I can. But this guy, he's out here trying to spark some sort of well, not even spark, but first off, the fact that this guy made a response video so late is telling that I think he knew my video existed, but I think he just didn't really care up until now, because I think he's just that starved for video ideas. But this dude, he's willing to not only bait for likes, but baiting for likes to also keep making some petty YouTube beef with a YouTuber that doesn't even have 100 subs. Like, Blitzen, you're older than me, alright? I know you are, okay? I'm a sophomore in high school. I want to say when I made my video on you, you were like going into your 3rd or 4th year of high school. I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong on that, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you are. But if you are watching this, Blitzen, my man, you're older than me, you have more subs than me, you have more of a following, you clearly have more time on your hands, because you upload more videos than I do. So, you gotta be the bigger man here, right? I'm not saying you gotta be the most morally pure individual out there, but to be able to tell when to stop, especially with petty things like this, is what makes you seem like the better individual. You could have just said like, dude, why are you trying to poke beef with me, man? Come on, man. You could have done that and you would have just destroyed me. You would have. I wouldn't have a single leg to stand on. But the fact that you are continuing to bully the smaller guy, well, I shouldn't even say bully because I started. But the fact that you are even continuing to pick at this, you know, when you probably have better things to do, is telling that you don't have the moral high ground here. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because we're going to use this later. Trust me.
Hey, get in my way and try to block me.
Alright, so he's asking for subs, not even 15 seconds in the video.
Show aggression. Slide on your block like Danny Glover.
Alright, so first off, generic hip-hop intro, which is very telling of the fuckboy cult. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Blitzen is definitely a part of the fuckboys in that sense, because now he's kind of he's kind of evolved from like the FaZe Clan kind of copy days, which I gotta give him props for, because the FaZe Clan is basically well, I shouldn't say they're dead like as a clan, but the bigger YouTube guys that were popular like 4 or 5 years ago, like, they're not as big now, with the exception of Jev. I think Jev still makes some pretty solid videos.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Blitzen here. Welcome back to another video. So today I got something a little different for you guys. It's not.
Okay, yep, you got something different. Yeah, it's different. It's a year old. You know, this is beef that's been a year in the making, but it's different. Definitely.
Call of Duty video. It's not a Fortnite video. It's not.
And thank God, seriously. I'm gonna kind of go on a tangent here, but this boy is like. Okay, here, I'll actually show you, just so you guys know I'm not trying to yank your chain here. But so we're gonna look at his videos now. Before all of this, like all of his like story videos and all that, this guy actually used to make a pretty good amount of Fortnite videos, which you'll see here. It's basically just like a copy of Allier, but not like 10 minutes long every time. I'll give him that. You know, like you got right here, this is a 4.5 minute video. I'll give you props for that, actually. You know, your videos aren't like stretching to the 10-minute mark, which is good. You made a video on the tomato head update, and it wasn't like Allier where you made it a 21-minute video out of 3 minutes worth of content. So I'll give you that. Good job, Blitzen.
Not story time. We're actually doing a little bit of a reaction video. So
oh boy, I love me some reaction videos. I'm not hinting at a future rant about any particular reaction channel at all. Wink wink, nudge nudge, I might be doing that in the future, but I've been kind of working on this, so yeah.
Backstory. Yesterday I was going through my comments, how I always do. I read all my comments.
Okay, good, I guess. I don't really know why that was kind of necessary. Okay, so we're about 30 seconds into the video, so we're not off to a terrible start. I've seen way worse, so good on that, I guess.
I came across this one that I hadn't seen. It was from 2 months ago. It says,
2 months ago. No, my video was made a year ago. July 11th. If not the 11th, sometime in July. Alright, this is a video. Alright, so we have Kaz too. First off, we gotta give a shout out to my man Kaz, alright? This boy, he's also making a video on Blitzen. I don't know when that's gonna come out, but wink wink, nudge nudge, he is making a video on him as we speak. He's in the lab, he's on the grind. But first off, Blitzen, no, it wasn't from 2 months ago. My video was made a year ago, shortly after you responded to Kaz's video saying that you have to clickbait in order to grow on YouTube, which you don't. First off, you know, I'm almost at 100 subs and I haven't had to clickbait. In fact, some of my most viewed videos are videos where it's very explicit what my content is in the title and thumbnail. If you guys look at my Kids on YouTube video, a lot of my older commentaries, those are some of my most viewed videos, but I didn't clickbait on those videos, and those videos did very well. Some of them did better than others in terms of like to dislike ratio, but for the most part, those videos did very well. So I just figured I'd give a bit of backstory there, since Blitzen's also giving us a bit of backstory here. So yeah.
And fell off. I remember the BO2 days.
Yep, fell off. I remember yeah. I mean, yeah, Kaz kind of keeps it real like that, so yeah.
Clickbait thumbnails, titles, man, it was working. I don't know if you saw, but my boy MagicBacon made a video about you if you want to check it out.
Alright, so first off, thanks Kaz for pushing this beef a bit further down the pipeline, like it really should be, so gotta give you props for that. Thanks my G. I'm not trying to be sarcastic either. Thanks for pushing the diarrhea down the pipeline, so to speak. You know, down the U bend. I think that's what that's called in the toilet, right? The U bend.
And I was like, that's interesting. Why would someone want to make a video about me?
There's a lot of reasons people want to make a video on you. Just for the same reason that Kaz made a comment on you that was very descriptive and I think was very accurate in terms of what he wanted to say about you. I think it's pretty obvious, especially if you look at your channel, especially like during the, here, let me Control Shift T here. Especially if you look at some of your older videos of the time, which I think this is something that Blitzen's gonna do later in the video, is where he'll like reference some of his newer videos that I didn't even have a chance to respond to. See, this is where I want to say this is when I made my video. This is the last video he made before I was actually like finished recording my video on him. So if you look at the content he has now, it's pretty obvious that he is trying to copy the FaZe guys in a lot of ways. Now these videos don't have as much views because they're older, and I understand that. You know, it's with a lot of my older gaming videos, but it's pretty obvious why I have an issue with Blitzen. And if you watch my video, you actually know why I have an issue with Blitzen. It wasn't even like his content that really inspired me to make a video on him. It was Kaz's comment and what he said about him that made me think, oh yeah, this guy's kind of scummy. He makes a lot of bad videos. He does a lot of unethical things on YouTube. So I'm going to make a video on him. That's what you do with stuff like this. If you see something that you don't like, you call it out.
I only have like 600 subscribers. That makes, no sense. But I was like, you know what? Let's go try checking.
Yeah, 600 subscribers. That makes 0 sense. What do you want me to do? You want me to just talk about, what, the bigger guys all the time? Look, man. All right. I got stuff to do, man. I don't know what the sub count has to do with anything here. If you're making bad content, then I will probably consider making a video on you. I'll give you like a bit of an example of this. Kaz, the same guy, he ended up getting in some YouTube beef a while ago with a guy named YK Creations, and that was kind of the big thing that was going on with his channel at the time. I mean, YK Creations at the time, he was close to about 1,000 subs, and I think Kaz was like just hit 100 at the time. But the point being is you don't have to be some big channel. Like, I don't want to like just keep going after these million sub channels, because everyone's going after million sub channels. You know, you had people making Allier videos before I even finished the script for that video. You know, you had Elvis the Alien made his video. I'm sure since then there are more people who've made videos on Allier. But I'm not going to keep going after these big guys, because eventually it'll get to a point where I'm just regurgitating what's already been said. If I'm like going after the Fine Bros or KSI or Logan Paul or whatever it may be, you know, everyone has already said what can be said. If I go after smaller guys, I'm saying things that are more original, and I'm saying things that apply more to me. And that's why I went after you, being only 600 subs. I say only, I mean that's a lot. I'll give you credit. You've gained a following. It may be small, you know, but it's larger than mine. Don't take that clip and play it out of context, please. That's just.
I'm about to watch this for the first time, and I really don't know what to expect.
Expect the greatest video you will ever see made on you, Blitzen. Besides this one, actually. This is probably going to be the best video I will ever make on you. But prepare for a video that has more substance than just about all of your videos combined. Prepare for a video that has more thought and effort put behind it than any of the videos you have ever made before. Now, that is not to say that the videos you make don't require effort. I'm sure they do, to some extent. But prepare for a video that you may only descend to the pettiest of tactics to even mildly respond to, because you know, in your heart, in your mind, in your existence, that any response you make that you can think of on the spot, watching this for the first time, will be insanely vapid and ridiculous. It would take years of thought and content and substance to even get close to what I can do to you. Sorry, that sounded really pretentious. I'm sorry about that. I get like that sometimes.
A little side note before we begin, I did open my first C4 energy drink.
Boy, that's the best like plugin you can do for a promo, my man. Oh, and while I'm here, you can get your starting jewel pack for about $20 from your local distributor. And yeah, all you gotta do is just go in, say code Keem, and they will instantly give you 50% off of your jewel starter kit. Thank you.
Anyways, I had to scoot my chair over so we can put the video down in the corner over here, so.
Okay, so this guy's going for the generic format of where he just puts it in the corner, puts some generic fuckboy, like, hip-hop beat in the background. You know, it's just gonna be like Jinx or CJ So Cool, you know, back before they were bullied off the internet. It's gonna be like that. So I'm sure we can expect the best and brightest, most substantive content and responses that Blitzen can ever concoct. Without further ado, let's keep going.
But yeah, let's just get going. I really don't know what to expect.
I have a feeling that he's actually watched the video, and I think he's saying, like, I don't know what to expect, I don't know what to expect. I think he's saying that because I think he has a bit of an idea of what to do, and I think he's trying to sell this point that he doesn't know what to expect, but I think you really do.
So I just want to say before I start this video, down below I'll have a link to a change.org petition.
This guy's kind of giving me a Leafy is here kind of vibe.
Okay, I'll kind of admit to that. I was sort of a Leafy clone for a bit. In fact, I kind of made it a joke, and I think it was my Auxiliary video, actually, where I said the
play that shit.
Where I kind of did that to sort of, like, kind of make a joke that I was a Leafy clone. I will admit, and I'll admit it right here, I was inspired by a lot of the bigger commentary channels about 2 to 3 years ago. You know, Pyro, Leafy, I think Heretic was making videos back then. Nick Cash, you know, from Hey Watch Your Mouth. Sneeko, Lieutenant Corbus, I think she, like, got blown up by Pyro at that time. So, yeah, I'll admit to that. I am a bit of a Leafy clone. I'm a bit of a Pyro clone. I'm a bit of an everybody clone. And that's kind of what you do with YouTuber. You are a FaZe Clan clone, and that's really obvious to anyone who knows of the FaZe Clan and also watches your videos. But that's okay. To be inspired by a YouTuber is fine. In fact, sometimes it's what you have to do to kind of get the ball rolling with your content. But it really only becomes an issue when you're just flat out copying YouTubers, which is what you do with a lot of your videos when looking at some of the FaZe guys' videos. It's pretty obvious that you're trying to imitate them to the highest degree.
You know, the voice being like super close to the mic, you know, like this, and you know, ASMR.
Okay, I don't really know why that's an issue. If you have an issue with my voice and how loud it is, turn your thing down. I will admit, sometimes it can be kind of loud. I try to correct that whenever I adjust in Sony Vegas, but Blitzen, I do have to tell you right now, man, turn your headphones down. My voice is quite nice, alright? I paid a pretty good amount of money for this microphone. So, I want you to experience my voice in the highest clarity possible. So, please, turn your headphones down and enjoy the sounds.
Or whatnot, so
all sites
I don't know how I feel about that.
So really,
I mean, okay. Turn your headphones down.
important thing. So I signed it. I really encourage you guys to before you watch this video. So
Hold on, guys, I'm gonna drink water.
But when was this video made? If he's
Okay, well, anyway, the video, I keep saying this, but it's so critical. My video was made back in July of 2017. To put this into perspective, you know, I haven't even started my freshman year of high school yet. Most of the people, or not most, but a lot of the people I know now, I didn't even know how it existed back then. A lot has changed since then.
talking about net neutrality, that was a while. Okay, this video was made in 2017 in July.
But yeah, it's an interesting point he makes. You know, net neutrality, that was about a year ago. I remember, like, actually watching the live footage, like, from the whole, like, FCC hearing or whatever that was back in late August. It's pretty cool, actually. We were watching it in class and everything, like, on our school computers. This is before Hunter looked up nugget porn on my computer, but, you know, it was pretty cool, I guess.
His friend commented on my video 2 months ago, so that would have been like a whole year after that video was made. He made a comment on it. I don't know why they didn't just like comment earlier, so I could have seen it earlier. Like, this video's...
I mean, that's kind of a good question, but I mean, you do bring up a good point there. Is like, why didn't I? But I mean, I got stuff to do, I guess.
It's been out for almost more than a year now, and I haven't seen it yet. Like, dude's irrelevant.
please go do that.
Dude's irrelevant. Well, yeah, I mean, you're kind of right. Back then, actually, I want to say 70 subs then.
If you want to. And without further ado, let's get to the video.
Alright, we got my old intro. I kind of missed that intro, if I'm being honest. You know, it was pretty simple. It was a nice little... You know, you had the squares spinning outwards, and you had the spinning squares, and my name, like, coming towards you with the nice calm blue sort of aesthetic going on, you know. It was not a bad intro. Not a bad intro at all. Alright, you see this boy getting down to my intro. Alright.
I like this little intro song.
Hey everyone.
Oh boy, here we go.
Headphone users beware. Yeah, I did do the whole ear rape kind of a boneless pizza thing. That, I mean, it's kind of cringy looking at it now, but that was the meme at the time, so I mean, I can't really help myself. Alright, that's a bit of a late reaction there, buddy. That thing played for like a good half second. Oh yeah, if you guys are wondering why I'm back here, it's because it's apparently my mouth is too close to my microphone. Apparently, I gotta have it like a foot away from my microphone, and it's just infinitely sounds good. So yeah, just giving you the heads up.
Warn me next time before.
Wait, that's kind of the point of ear rape, is that it's unexpected. It's like the whole dramatic irony thing, you know, you throw something in, like into your video, and like it's unexpected, you know, that's where the humor comes from. It's dramatic irony.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bass boosted thing in the background. Jeez.
Okay, and
Stuff on the
That
internet
hurt my
that I don't
ears.
like.
it really shouldn't have. I had to listen to that thing a lot because I kept editing it in Vegas and all that, and it didn't really hurt my ears that much.
And loving every second of it. Seriously though, today I'm bringing you guys a good old-fashioned MagicBaconTV style rant. So the person we'll be ranting on today, if you were blind and couldn't read the title, is Blitzen. Now Blitzen
That's
is the
me.
channel which
It is you. Yeah, yep. That's you. I do admit, actually, I kind of just noticed it now, but I think Blitzen got a bit of a better haircut since last time we saw this boy. So, whatever barber you're working with, Blitzen, keep that going.
has around 360 subscribers. Recently shown
I only
to me by a
360
friend. I could
subs
talk
back
for
then?
hours about the amount
Jeez.
of red arrows in his thumbnails, but before we
They're
do
all my
that,
thumbnails.
let's backtrack.
Yeah, arrows in your thumbnails. It's retarded. It's clickbaity as all hell, but you did it back then. Just kind of par for the course, I guess.
Back a bit. So not too long ago, my best friend who has a YouTube
Gotta throw in that paid promotion in there somewhere, right, boys?
channel, Kaz, with that
Oh, that's the guy that.
with that
Bro,
amazing.
get your ASMR voice out of here, I swear.
Dude, that's part of the gag. It's a sort of I don't know why this guy keeps saying it's an ASMR video. This guy hasn't watched any ASMR videos. If he thinks that's what the ASMR voice sounds like.
Quality.
Like, Kaz is the guy that commented on my video
Correct.
like 2 months ago.
Commented on one of Blitzen's videos calling him out on his clickbait. It's pretty much what you would expect from a carbon copy of the Phase Guys. Red arrows and circles galore. The video in the question was called How to Have the Best Summer. Best things to
I
do over
kind of remember
can see in the
commenting
screenshot,
back to
Kaz
this
called
guy.
out
Not a
Blitzen
lot, but a
using
little
clickbait
bit.
Oh, sorry. I just had to sneeze there from all the cancer I'm getting. So. Oh god. That was an actual sneeze too.
the thumbnail because none of the stuff in the thumbnail was actually like in the video. Like that little screenshot that you're seeing right now in the thumbnail, that
Yeah,
wasn't
it's called
actually in the
clickbait,
video,
bro.
nor was that even.
Oh my god! It's called clickbait, bro. Yuck. Blitzen, how many chromosomes you got, bud? You think you got 24 instead of well, we'll say you have 47. 'Cause I think that's how trisomies work. You get an extra chromosome and a chromosomal pair. Yeah, you got an extra chromosome there, bud. Yeah, it's clickbait. It's not how things have to work. It isn't. It really isn't. You can actually, believe it or not, get a decent amount of views by not clickbaiting your videos. Here, I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you right now. Okay, we'll go into Creator Studio. And I'll show you that you can get a decent amount of views without clickbaiting your videos. It's really easy, alright? Phil Swift here with Flex Clickbait, alright? Showing you that you can fix your channel by not using clickbait, alright? Here we go. So, let's see. Doggo cries on camera green screen. That's actually my most viewed video. It's also no dislikes, so I just figured I'd flex on that boy. You won't believe who the worst YouTuber is, and it's pretty obvious that the video is about Allier. It's a parody of Allier's like clickbait nonsense. The Morgs equation, so it's pretty obvious that the video is about Morgs, and then I even have here must be stopped, kind of implying that Morgs must be stopped, that kind of deal. Fortnite with Hunter et al., which just means and others. Spicy memes, quality content. It's pretty obvious it's just a Fortnite video of me playing with friends, and if you watch the video, that's exactly what it is. Kid looks up nugget porn on my school computer, not clickbait, funny story. It wasn't clickbait, it actually happened. I have people that can verify it happened, so... Yeah, the free PUBG, Fortnite Battle Royale funny moments number 1, I think is what that says. So that was just a Fortnite video. How to meme, Rice Go memes. You know, like I've gotten decent views on these videos, At least compared to my sub count. Like, if I were polling, like, you guys may look at some of my videos like, oh, he's only getting 21, 22 views. But you guys gotta remember, I only have 94 subs. My videos aren't getting out there. But the fact that I'm pulling views like I am right now is showing that I'm not doing too bad. Just in general. The problem with PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, that was a rant video I made. Sleep, update-ish, lots of drama. That was sort of half commentary, half update kind of thing. Meeting Ken Bone, the Bone Zone review, Sniper Wolf, YouTube's biggest liar and hypocrite, which I think was a pretty good video for what it's worth. Jake Paul is done. I can kind of see how you'd interpret this as clickbait because it was really vague, but it wasn't like I was implying something was. It wasn't like I was implying something was in the video that wasn't. With you, Blitzen, what you're doing is you're implying that there's something in the video that is not there. That is what Kaz and I's issues are with your content, is that you're implying that things are in your video to get people to click on them, but then you get mad when people say, oh, you know, you're not supposed to do that. Like, there's a reason why you aren't. It's because you're artificially inflating your view count. And I know why you're doing it. Like I said, it's to get more views, but you can get views without having to clickbait. The clickbait god, Blitzen rant, that wasn't clickbait. The commentary schism, that wasn't clickbait. Derv terminated, what this means for YouTube, that wasn't clickbait. Global Cop, biggest video on YouTube, that wasn't clickbait. You see what I mean? Like, these are videos where I'm getting a good amount of views for my sub count. Maybe not with these, like, other more recent videos, but I think that's just because, you know, I haven't gotten a lot of long tail views on them. So like they haven't been up enough for people to see them. But even with that, they aren't clickbait videos, and it's not like I'm getting no views or maybe 2 or 3 views on these videos. You know, I'm still getting views as these videos are out. So keep that in mind, because I think this guy's going to try to bring up that I'm clickbaiting when I'm not. Or I think he's going to try to argue the moral justifications of it. He's doubled his sub count in a year, almost. So, I mean, he's clearly not doing too bad. It's not like he would be, you know, killing his channel off by not clickbaiting.
That's kind of what YouTube is.
And the worst part,
it isn't what YouTube is. In fact, if you look at a lot of the bigger YouTubers, they don't do that. Jev, Merc Music, Pyrocynical, those guys don't have to clickbait to get views. In fact, some of their biggest videos aren't clickbaited, and that's the problem that people have with your content. You're trying to say that everyone clickbaits when that's simply not true. The biggest guys on YouTube do not clickbait, and you're trying to argue that it's otherwise, when that clearly isn't the case. Also, Blitzen, I don't think you know what clickbait is. I think your definition of clickbait is where you try to sensationalize, or not really sensationalize, but try to spice up your titles and thumbnails to get views. And I said this in my Exility video, and I'll say it again now, and Kaz also said it in his YK Creations response. What you're doing isn't clickbait. It's flat out misleading people. You know, with the red arrows and the screenshots of your videos that, like, have nothing to do with what the video is about, and that kind of thing. What you're doing, that isn't clickbait. That's flat out misleading people. There's a difference.
part is, Blitzen knew this. You can tell by the comment thread because
Yeah.
Blitzen said, sorry, broski.
I know I knew that.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know what you're trying to imply here. I get that you knew that. That's the point I'm trying to make, you retard! I know you knew that. I know you knew what you were doing. That's why Kaz and I have such an issue with it. Because you know what you're doing, and you act retarded anyway.
The whiteness is, the whiteness is really showing with this one.
I mean, am I not white?
Yeah, you are. Oh my god. This guy's just reiterating what I'm saying, and he's trying to pass it off like it's something to be used against me. It's not. He's just proving my point even more. Like what he said last time, like, yeah, like I knew what I was doing. Like, that's my point. You're reinforcing what I'm trying to say. He's trying to, like, say it with confidence, like, oh yeah, like I know what I'm doing. You know, and he's trying to do that, and he's trying to pass it off as something to be used as maybe like an argument for him. But it's just making me look like I'm more correct, and that my opinions that I stated in my video are more founded in the basis of reality. That's why I'm doing this now.
Let's keep going. Sorry, broski, if you don't like it, but in order to grow nowadays on YouTube, you have to do stuff like that.
Alright, I'm gonna skip this part because I think I know exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna complain that my voice is too close to the microphone, and he's probably gonna complain about the Linkin Park music I had in the background, so Sorry, I'm skipping this part.
You're just an MF hater. I like what
Bro, Lewis had my back.
Yeah, Lewis is a fucking idiot, so I don't want to have idiots backing me, and if I did, I would try to distance myself as far away as I can from them.
Shout out to Lewis,
is actually
bro.
quite decent. You used to write "your" in this case, and that's an absolute rarity on the internet.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he did. And the next thing that he said was even more retarded.
the right your because he's smart.
The next
Unlike you.
is even worse.
I'm not smart. Alright, Blitzen, let's go, okay? If you think I'm not smart, why is it that you haven't said anything substantive? And we are about, I think you're about 2 minutes into my video, but I'm not, I don't know for sure, but I've made points in my video, and you have not responded in any substantive way at all. If you think that I am not smart, why is it that whenever I respond to you, or literally anyone else on YouTube, that I respond with substance and back up my opinions with facts? That is why I showed screenshots of your comment. That is why I showed screenshots of Lewis's comments. That's why I showed your thumbnails, your titles, your everything that I need to prove my point. Why is it, if I wasn't smart, would I be doing that? No, I wouldn't. I would be doing what you're doing, which is just repeating what I've been saying, thinking that it's going to make your point look stronger, when in reality it just makes you look more retarded, and saying things that aren't based in substance. You're trying to pass this off as some kind of advantage, but it's not. You aren't smarter than me. It's very obvious from our content styles that you are not. Maybe you do really well in school, and I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do okay in school. But as far as this goes, you have the intelligence of a drunken snail.
I like how you left a comment just to point out that
Bro,
you
what is
don't
this
have
update? Get that out of here.
I can't do it, guys. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. I can't do it.
Bro, shout out to Lewis for having my back on that though.
Why do you keep saying shout out to Lewis for having my back? Lewis is a freaking retard. Lewis is an absolute retard. Why do you keep thanking him for having your back? He's a complete idiot.
Bro,
To my thoughts on Blitzen.
bro, he even has a little transition clip for me. Like,
Yes, a lot of people use the transition clips. If you wanna say that was a thing Leafy started, no. If I were to do what Leafy did, I would have it run for 8 minutes, use the most retarded music in the background, and have it try to structure a video that doesn't even have any real substance or point to it. What I'm doing here is separating my videos in chapters. Sorry if you guys heard a little dink that back there. I just hit my microphone on accident. But what I did there was I separated my videos by chapter. And I do this with some of my videos. I did that with my my first Sniper Wolf video and my Allier video. I don't do it as much now, but I still do it because it adds structure to a video that may need it. If you wanna skip to a part where I talk about, like, if you wanted to skip the first intro of my video where I like give a bit of context to what you are, and I talk about net neutrality in my actual intro, you could look on a little scroll bar, where you see the length of the video, and look at the screenshot where it says my thoughts on Blitzen, and it adds structure to a video where it may be necessary.
Blitzen are pretty simple.
Jeez,
His
come on
content
now.
is pretty mediocre. Think of every single FaZe Clan member with the
mediocre.
with the exception of Jeff, because actually,
Yeah, mediocre. Of only moderate quality, not very good, that kind of thing.
you get more than a cringe-filled chuckle out of his content. Now, it should be pretty obvious if you watch my commentaries and you know that.
Bro, okay, my channel, if you look at my channel, I copy just about everything the FaZe guys do because they're successful and I like their videos a lot. And if you look over here,
There's a difference between inspiration and imitation. Alright, I am inspired by a lot of different channels. Like I said before, Pyro, Sneeko, Lieutenant Corbus. I didn't mention Supaz earlier, but I'm going to say him, Supaz, some other YouTubers like that. I'm inspired by a lot of those guys. And even though a lot of them don't make commentaries now, I still do, because I enjoy making that style of content. Okay, I think out of all those guys that I mentioned before, I think Pyro is really the only one that actually makes the kind of meme-filled gaming videos, but even then, I don't really watch them that much, so it's not like I can really, effectively copy them, because I don't even know what those videos consist of. But anyway, back to the main point, yes, you do copy the FaZe guys, and I get that you're trying to be inspired by them, but looking at things like your style of video, your song choice, how you do your reaction videos, what different pranks you do, who you're sponsored by, it's pretty obvious that what you're doing is a bit more than being inspired by the FaZe guys. It's borderline imitation, and it's really obvious to anyone who knows both of your types of content and then their types of content. It's pretty obvious, what you're trying to imitate and you know, that you're even trying to imitate at all.
Right, where you can put any channel you want. I put the homies. We got Rain, Apex, Adapt, Blaze, Jacob, or Tico.
I think you're doing this again, where you're taking the point that I said, and you're trying to say, yeah, like I copy the FaZe guys. Like you're trying to say it as it's some kind of advantage. It isn't. The FaZe guys now are like some of the biggest jokes on YouTube, with the exception of Jev. But a lot of people now don't like the FaZe guys because the content they make is pretty retarded.
Nikon, Jev, and then my friend Pulverizer. So like, yeah, I'm copying them because they're successful. I mean, you're basically copying Leafy is here. I'm like,
look, alright, if I were copying Leafy, okay, would I have uploaded at all within the last 7 or 8 months? No, I wouldn't, alright? Leafy doesn't upload at all, and when he does, he just makes retarded reaction videos, alright? That's what Leafy, that's how he blew up his channel. He just made videos where he reacts to stupid people on YouTube. And I mean, that's fine. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make commentaries based on substance. Yes, Leafy does have the occasional rant. Yes, they aren't always bad. Some of them are pretty god-awful. But, you know, if anything, I'm a Pyro clone. Because he used to make actual commentaries. And even now with his a series of tube series, he even, you know, makes more commentary-based videos now. Which is great. And I'm happy for him. And I want to take after that. But I'm not copying Leafy. Like, I get why you're saying that. It's because he is like the most prominent example. But I'm not a Leafy clone.
I hate you for that. I mean, so stop hating me for trying to copy the FaZe guys.
I will not stop hating you for trying to copy the FaZe guys, alright? The FaZe guys are some of the most vapid and repetitive YouTubers on the site. Like I said, with the exception of Jev, so, you know, keep that in mind. I'm not trying to diss Jev. I do really enjoy his content. But for the other guys, I don't like their videos. I think their videos are god-awful. And many people on the internet also think their videos are god-awful. So you trying to imitate them isn't supposed to be a negative thing. That's kind of the point here that we're trying to make.
Guys, like, bill out, bro.
But I hate clickbait. But the main thing that caught my eye about his channel was his amazing, high quality, perfect.
Hey, those thumbnails took me a long time to make.
Obvious.
Look, man, a lot of things take a long time to make. If I'm making a house, you know, if I wanna build a house and I put a bunch of time into it, but ultimately the house ends up collapsing, 3 days after I finish building it. It doesn't matter the time and effort I put into it. If the house sucks, the house sucks. Your videos and thumbnails are the same way.
Sarcasm, bro, on a serious note. One example I can think of was this G Fuel challenge. Now, with the thumbnail,
I remember that video.
He was vomiting into the toilet or something because, you know, clickbait is just non-existent with this channel. Every title and thumbnail is 100% genuine. It represents.
Is the fuckboy clan having an orgy in the background?
This video as a whole.
Yeah, it pretty much is, bro.
Right? In all seriousness, though, most.
This boy's reaction, it's so late. It's so obvious he's trying to fake it. Like, it's very obvious that he's trying to dramatize everything. That's kind of what he's doing now. But, again, yes, clickbait is what it is. I don't think you have a grasp on why people don't like clickbait. Alright, and I'll paint it for you in very layman's type language, alright? Clickbait is more than just saying, you know, more than spicing up your titles and thumbnails. Alright, doing that is okay. That's just smart marketing. But it's possible to do that without coming off like someone who's desperate for views, who's desperate for subs. Alright, if your content was good on its own, you wouldn't need to clickbait. But the fact that you have to resort to clickbait in order to get any views is pretty sad. Like, I could clickbait all my videos and get infinitely more views than I do now. And I probably would, and I'd probably have a bigger channel, probably be making more videos, probably, because I'd be sinking more time into YouTube, because it's, you know, becoming more of a worthwhile investment for me. It's very obvious that I could do that and be farther into YouTube. But I'm not going to. Because there's a right way to do things, and there's a wrong way to do things. And, you know, far, far away into the future, when I have 1,000 subs or 10,000 subs or however many subs I may be, people will look back on my older videos and think, wow, that guy didn't have to resort to clickbait to get his views. But with you, you may have 10,000, 30,000 subs in the future. But it's going to happen. It happened with the FaZe guys, and it's going to happen with you. And it happened with Ali A and T Martin and all these other guys, where they see that, oh, this guy's content is retarded. He's based his channel completely off of clickbait. And once that shtick wears off, which it doesn't take long to, people are going to look at your channel and think, wow, that guy completely sucked at making videos. And people are going to lose respect for you like they did with the FaZe guys. They will stop watching your videos like they did with T Martin. and they will ultimately develop a larger dislike of you. Now that may be different, like by the fan base. Like with Allier, he still gets a good amount of views, but there's still a lot of controversy among different YouTubers surrounding his videos. So, I'm doing this in a way to make my channel more respectable to viewers. With you, it's very obvious that you're just about views and subs. You know, that's the end game. You know, it's views and subs, views and subs. How can I get more views and subs? And that's all right. But people will look back on your channel and lose the respect that you may have once had when they first subscribed, and that will jeopardize the longevity of your channel.
Genuine representative of this video as a whole.
Yeah, it pretty much is, bro.
Right?
In all seriousness, though, most of this video
Jeez,
is
okay,
just
warn me
about
next
playing
time before you just yell into the mic like that.
No.
Bro, how you about to zoom in on our face like that? How you about to zoom in on my boy's face?
in that thumbnail.
It's a joke about Vietnam flashbacks.
Why did you have to do
Closest thing
that?
that this ever happened.
Because it was a joke. You know, it's comedic relief. You know, just one of those things, I guess.
Happening in the video is him coughing up powder into the sink.
Which is basically the same thing as doing it
You coughed it up into a toilet, you dumbass.
in the toilet. I just put the toilet in there for the clickbait so I get more.
I just put it in there for clickbait. I just clickbaited, guys. It's alright. You know, my channel and my views and my subs, you know, it's all based on a complete lie and fictitiousness. It's only based in that, guys. You guys don't have to hate on me. I only clickbaited. I only misled people to my videos so that way I could get more views. Despite the fact that I wouldn't get any audience retention, or any subscribers for that matter. I only did it so I can get an inflated view count to show off my channel size. So that's all YouTube is to me. It's a giant flex game. That's all it is, right? A giant game where you can just flex your sub count, or your view count, or whatever it may be. But you only do it through illegitimate means because you know that you can't do it any other way. You know, to save your life, you could not make a single decent video without using clickbait. Because you don't have the skill for that. And it's obvious you don't, because I haven't seen a video where you do it at all.
I'm not gonna, you know.
I'm talking
You
just.
know, I'm not gonna say any more about that. You
Refer
know,
back to the video
Good, I'm tired of referencing it every 5 seconds.
that I mentioned earlier.
I'm gonna get too mad.
This summer, best team.
Yeah. I don't know why you're getting mad at that.
Another funny thing too is that he made a video called "The Biggest Dishes."
I am aware that I use
You gotta have
clickbait.
those ellipses in there.
Yes, I'm aware that you are aware that you use clickbait. Like I said before, that's my point. But the issue is that you're trying to pass this off as a sort of defense, like you know what you're doing. But that's exactly where the issue lies. And that's exactly why people don't like the clickbait you pull off. Just because you're aware of it doesn't make it okay. And when it's on YouTube, it's probably not okay if you have to say, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. That doesn't make it okay.
Guys, so that people wonder what the videos.
Yeah, that's how people title their videos, bro.
No, that's not how people title their videos. If you, all right, here, I'll go to a channel that's been actually blowing up a lot recently. That I've started watching, Nightmare Expo. So I'll show you this guy. He doesn't clickbait. The thumbnails, they're pretty. I wouldn't want to say innocuous, but he's not trying to imply something's in the video that isn't in the video. Like this, what is Local 58 video? Shows a video of the Local 58 intro from the YouTube channel they have, and it's a video explaining what is Local 58. So this guy's been blown up a lot recently, and he doesn't even upload that much. Like I would say, like there have been times where I upload more than this guy, and he's still getting a pretty good amount of views, getting a good amount of subs. I mean, this guy's only been on YouTube for about a year now, and he's already at 270,000 subscribers, and he's getting a really good amount of views. But yet, he doesn't clickbait. In fact, his videos are quite lengthy, and even with that, he still gets a good amount of views. I wonder why.
Do you not realize that?
No, I do. I do realize that. That's part of the problem, big boy.
Also, I gotta love how he put deleting the channel in the thumbnail when he had absolutely nothing to do with the video. I mean, it kind of did.
No, it didn't. I watched that video through and through, frame by frame. I watched it. It had nothing to do with deleting your channel. I mean, I guess you can make an argument for it by saying, oh yeah, that could have been something I was going to do, but I mean, still, you didn't even reference deleting your channel at all in the video.
Like,
This decision must be about what school he's going to or some sort of job opportunity. No,
the biggest decision in my life was about YouTube, bro.
Why? You have a what's your sub count? I think it's at 663 before, but your channel is at 663 subscribers, and you barely even pull 200 views on some videos, but yet YouTube is your life. Like, I wouldn't mind, relying off of YouTube in the future. In fact, that would be pretty cool, to make a living off of YouTube videos. But I, in fact, want to become an aerospace engineer, or a pilot, one of the two. That's just the career I want to go to. But I also like doing YouTube as sort of a fun extracurricular activity that I can build for myself, without any sort of adult supervision or project guidelines or anything like that. And I can do that, and it's a beautiful, liberating thing, to have a project that is completely independent of anyone else but my own. But I wouldn't put all my eggs into that basket, because ultimately my career, my future career I should say, my intellect will get me a lot farther than YouTube ever will.
Channel, guys, his biggest decision in his life is what type of video that he's
It was, bro.
I couldn't make this stuff.
Are you like?
Don't believe me? Here.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Biltzen here. So over the
Oh my gosh, he really did me dirty like that.
I did, and it was beautiful, and I made it a meme for some future videos as well. It's pretty good. Also, if you're lacking priorities, if the biggest decision of your life is what to do with a channel that has not even broken 1,000 subs. In fact, I'll even do you one over. All right, my boy Pink Mew out here. All right. I've done some live streams with him, alright? This boy, probably one of the smartest people I've met in my entire life. This boy has a Minecraft channel with over 1,600 subscribers. But this boy, it's not like I'm looking at this boy, when he's 16, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop out of high school and become a full-time Minecraft YouTuber. He's not gonna do that. Because, I mean, he's even making money off his videos. Like, I think he's told me he's making about $20 a month. Off of YouTube. So with him, it would actually make sense, because he's gaining like a good, I wouldn't say good, but a good starting amount of money. So, why though? It's like, why would you place all your eggs into the basket of YouTube, which is already an incredibly volatile and unreliable platform as is. But it just seems extremely illogical as to why you would do that.
Bro, I look so ugly back then. The bowl cut, bro, get that out of here.
Yeah, I'll admit, you and I can agree on that. You did have a pretty shoddy haircut back then. I mean, your haircut's pretty good now.
Call of Duty at this time, it's into summer. Or
bro, this video is so old too. Oh my gosh.
You're right, and my video was also really old. I don't know why you bring it up like it's a surprise. The video I made is older than, like, I wasn't even in high school at the time.
Dude's really flaming me from back then, like, flame me now.
No shit! I made that video a year ago! I haven't looked at your channel in, like, since probably, like, Christmas? I haven't looked at your channel since, like, last Christmas, of 2017. I don't know why you're bringing this up, like, oh yeah, like, why does he make videos on me now? I'm not the Blitzen response channel. I have shit to do. I've made videos since I made yours. In fact, I'll even look at my channel now. I'll look at my channel and like what I've talked about since I made my video on Blitzen. So let's see. I made a video on Jake Paul, Sniper Wolf, PUBG. I made a Bryce Gum kind of shitpost. Ken Bone. I made a gaming video with a couple of my friends. I did a Fortnite video. I made a video on Morgs. I made a storytime video. I made a video on Allier. I did a few live streams. I did a green screen template. I did another, kind of shitpost sort of video. And then I made an update, and then I made a prelude to this video. So, yeah. I've had other things to do. It's not like one of those things where I can, I have homework to do. I have school to tend to. I have a social life to tend to. These kinds of things. So I don't know why you're acting surprised, saying, why doesn't he diss me for the content I make now? Because I haven't bothered to talk about you. If I wanted... Now, I was actually considering making a Derv 1 year later video. But that's about the closest thing I've ever gotten to making a video on someone that I've already made. and I know you guys are gonna say, oh, what about Sniper Wolf? But that Sniper Wolf was different because something had actually happened that prompted me to make another video on her. I only called it part 2 for the sake of, I don't know, cohesion, I guess. But that was why I did that. But I wouldn't make another video on Blitzen, like analyzing the same type of content, saying the same type of things that I've been doing before, because that would be pointless. Why would I make a video saying the same things I did before with the same script, you know, maybe change up a few words, but like it's not like I was pulling a huge amount of views from your video, so it's like, you know, why would I do that when I can make other content that is better for me, that I enjoy making more, and that other people enjoy more as well.
Which is really
Try
bad
to.
say, but people really.
I'm doing that now. I'm looking at your video. In fact, I think my action recorder says I'm an hour and 20 minutes in, but I think I've probably cut the video down, so it's probably closer to like an hour, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. I don't know.
I don't want to be watching Call of Duty videos, so I'm gonna try to figure out something to do with my channel
this
until the new Call of
A1
Duty
gameplay in the
He's
background,
switching
though.
up his content because of views.
Not this. I'm talking about my
The biggest
gameplay.
decision of his life is to decide what other clickbait cancer that he wants to concoct next.
Clickbait cancer.
Is he
I
even
call it
trying at this
clickbait,
point?
like.
It's a cancer because it spreads. It spreads very effectively. It's pretty obvious because you're a victim of it. The FaZe guys were probably the sort of pioneers of the clickbait that you practice. So, you're spreading the cancer by making more of it. In fact, that's exactly how cancer spreads. It makes more of itself after one, you know, bad cell replicates itself. That's how that works, and you are a victim of that. And because of the fact that you are spreading it, you are also part of the cancer.
Amazingness.
Like really, something I also wonder.
I am trying. It takes a long time to come up with clickbait thumbnails
Like,
and
it makes
titles, bro.
It really doesn't, honestly. I could shove like boobs in my thumbnail for my for some of my gaming videos and have me with like an open mouth, like, you know, have like guns and bright ass colors, neon, all sort of shit like what fuckboys use. You know, I could do all that. I could get a lot of views on those videos, but I don't, because I'm not retarded.
Absolutely no sense to me, and it's actually making me wonder if Blitzen is turning into Mr. Torque.
Who the heck is Mr. Torque?
Did you ever play Borderlands 2? Or the pre-sequel? Did you ever like have an Xbox 360 at all?
Alright, everyone.
Is Mr. Torque a YouTube? I don't know who Mr. Torque is.
Make Kaz take over for this next bit.
I ain't no Gordon Ramsay, but
Alright, so Kaz got lazy and didn't make the video, so rip, I guess. Yeah, because Kaz knows he doesn't want to roast me because my.
No, because he has shit to do too. My boy Kaz got his own problems. He had his own stuff to deal with. The boy's got 2 siblings. The boy's got, you know, I think at this time actually he was like moving into his new house and all that. So I mean, he was busy at the time. I don't blame him.
My videos are actually good.
No, they aren't. In fact, if you wanna argue that Kaz doesn't want to do that because he doesn't want to respond to you, go watch his YK Creations video, the response video. It's I think it's got a little over 200 views, but go watch that because the things he says in there are very clearly based in substance. It's a very good response video. And in fact, it's part of the reason why I made this video. It's kind of my sort of blueprint for this video. It's a very good video that he made. So, if you want to say that he's not intelligent enough to respond to you, go watch that video. Because, believe me, responding to you was a lot easier than responding to YK Creations. Believe me. Because YK Creations, at least, he didn't know what he was doing was retarded. But you try to wear it like a badge of honor. And it just makes you seem even more stupid. And it's even more fun to respond to you because of that.
You made the mistake of roasting me in this video, bro.
I'm actually.
I didn't. I really didn't. I don't know what you're trying to do. Like, if you're trying to spark some sort of like beef, well, I kind of sparked it. But if you're trying to escalate it, I don't want to escalate it. I just want to keep it to us, you know, responding to each other and talking about each other. If we were to continue this at all, I don't know what you're trying to imply or what you're trying to do, but it's coming off as really petty, whatever it is.
Curious as to whether or not he's doing it as some sort of one big ironic joke or something of the sort.
No,
His content is
I
so
do it
mediocre
because
to the point where it's pretty much.
You do it because what? Because of what? Because why? Seriously, I'm curious. Why do you make videos in the first place?
You just called my content media.
At this point.
So you can't even state why you make videos. That's not good. If you're just making videos to make videos, I mean, that's fine, but it's like, make videos with purpose. Throw some passion into it. Throw some passion into what you do. That's what makes your videos more enjoyable. But if you're just doing YouTube for the views, for the subs, for the whatever, it's like, well, why even bother?
You know, like it's one of those things where just nothing really like stands out about it.
What, man? What? I'm serious. If you want to clap back at me, go ahead.
It's really just like dull.
I mean, I think a few of my videos stood out. The ligament challenge, that has like 30K views.
Alright, let's see. When did you upload that video? Because I swear to God, if you uploaded that, like, before or after I made my video, the point is moot, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Also, the ligament challenge, are you trying to appeal to 4-year-olds? Like, I'm curious. So, let's see. The ligament. Okay, not ligament. Alright, you spoke it retardedly. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, it's pretty just basic science, I guess. It's not like it's anything revolutionary. I don't know if you're like trying to pass it off as that, but it's not.
I stood out a lot.
Insightful, funny, with the exception.
I guess you could say it stuck out like a sore thumb. Eh? Come on. That was good. Come on. No, that was good. That was a good video. Or not a video. That was a good joke. Come on, guys.
From a few of his videos, and anyone who watches his videos, which by the way, if you do, I don't like hate you or anything, but my only question to you is why? What do you find?
Hold up, time out. Okay, so this guy Magic Bacon, I think his name, he's probably gonna watch this video because he wants to see how I react to this video, because that's kind of what happens. So
yep, it's just how it goes, as Blitzen would say. It's just how it is.
If you guys are watching this video right now and you like my content, leave in the comments what you guys like about my content, you know, so he can see, you know, what you guys like.
Alright, so we'll go and check your content out, or check the comments out. So you made this 20th of August, so it's now the 2nd of September, so it's been a few days. So to be honest, that deleting my channel video got me heated too. I was really hoping you would. Yep. I used to love Magic Bacon and TV, but not anymore. Diss track is coming soon. This guy's about to be flamed. Dude really got zoomed in on my face like that. I'm assuming that's the guy who was in your video that I made that whole Vietnam flashback joke with. But the bowl cut is iconic. Got you with that 20th like. This is a little sad. You're kind of sad. Oh. Magic Bacon TV is a god. We have a whole dissertation here talking about why he doesn't like your content, which is actually the opposite of what you asked for. Okay, we got some of this. Pink Mew. My boy Pink Mew out here. Fight for the MBTV army. My boy Pink Mew out here. Pink Mew, I love you, man. No homo, but I love you, man. Ah, man. Gotta love you, boy Pink Mew. And he makes a good point here. Kaz does have a fifth of the subscribers, and he still gets relatively the same amount of views as Blitzen. So, yeah, he's got a point here. We need a diss track. Better give me that diss track, Dad. The OG fans calling out the haters bullshit. That guy, idiot, Coco crazy. Why is the ugly ASMR chick dissing? Lol. Wow, that guy mean. The quality of the content made me not want to watch your video just so I could stop listening to this kid make the worst arguments and have the most pointless ASMRs in the most random places. He's whack. So nothing talking about your content. In fact, the only comment that I saw regarding your content was just about why they don't like it. So keep that in mind, because I think that's pretty telling of the people who watch Blitzen's videos.
So he understands, you know, this is a great channel, you know, not a mediocre channel like he keeps on saying. Like,
No, I think it's mediocre. And if you've listened to my video instead of rambled the whole time like a fucking idiot, you'd understand why I don't like your videos and why I think your content's mediocre.
I don't even know, bro. I'm getting a little too mad about this. It's just a video on the internet, you know.
You're right, it is. I don't know why you're getting heated about it. I don't know why I'm really getting heated about it either. You're right, it is just some petty YouTube beef. But even with that, you know, it's like, why develop some sort of beef with this? Why are you sort of saying like, dude, like, if this boy clap back, and like, why are you saying like, yeah, I'm gonna make a diss track? Like, he's trying to say like, yeah, I don't know like why I'm getting so angry at all this, but yet he wants to keep the beef going. He doesn't know, like, should I try to defuse the situation and not respond and ignore it, maybe do like a light jab here and there, or should I make a full-blown diss track to keep this beef going? I don't know. Why not try both?
We're just gonna keep watching this and hope I don't like explode.
You won't. I promise you. My videos are non-combustible.
I could see you liking like a few of these videos, like the brought my Xbox to school video. Like I do.
That was a quality video.
You're right. And I do say that. I give you props for not like being one of those retards that like it's brought my Xbox to school challenge, and then it's only someone reacting to a video of them doing that. I give you props in this video, I think, but just in case I didn't in that video, I'm gonna do it now. I give you props for actually doing that. So, you know, good job with that. Thank you for not completely clickbaiting that.
I give credit where credit's
Thank
due.
you.
He
Finally
didn't
give me
actually,
some
like,
credit.
Hey man, it's what I do. I mean, hey, if I just roasted people the whole time, I'd just be a leafy clone, right?
Bait with that one.
Because there was no clickbait needed. I brought my Xbox to school.
Yeah, and I say that. You keep reiterating what I'm saying, and I mean, this time it actually makes a bit of sense, but it's like, why do you keep reiterating what I'm saying? I get that. Yeah, I say that you didn't clickbait on that video, and that what you said, you know, the title and thumbnail was genuine. I didn't expect it to be, because, I mean, you're Blitzen, but I expected it to be like completely clickbait, and it wasn't. And I gave you props for that. I don't know why you're trying to, you know, roast me, or I don't know why you're getting heated at that statement. I'm giving you credit for something. I'm giving you credit for something, and you're like acting all heated at that. Like, what is your problem, man?
That was that.
Like the teacher.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's what I said.
He was gonna bust in and like shut everything down and stuff. It's kind of underwhelming, I think. But
I didn't clickbait though.
Yeah, I didn't say you did. I just said it was underwhelming. You're not adjusting that though. That would take effort and thought and substance. But no, you're going to address a point that I didn't make on a video that I actually gave you props for. So good job. If you want to make people not like you or your content, this is the way to do it.
Still brought my Xbox to school. Like,
it wasn't exactly a cardinal sin.
Something's not adding up here with your, you know, points and stuff, bro.
No,
The point is, I'm giving you props for that. It's something they call steel manning. Is actually when you give the strongest argument against the point you're trying to make and refute that. That is what they call steel manning. That's what I'm trying to do here. It's steel manning, and you know, it's like the opposite of straw manning. So that's what I'm trying to do here, because I'm trying to make it seem like I'm not just blindly criticizing you. I'm trying to make it seem like, and I'm trying to give off the impression that I can make a video with substance on you. Because I actually did make a video with substance on you, and I'm giving you credit where credit's due, because I think you deserve it, and I think you deserve props for that. That's why I'm doing that here. You know, I said the Blitzen rant. I didn't title it why I dislike Blitzen and then throw something in there talking about why, like, something I like about your content. I said the Blitzen rant. I said the clickbait god, because that was a majority of my criticisms and what they were about. But I said the Blitzen rant, as in a tirade or a sort of, I want to say, you know, just a commentary on you.
Well, Blitzen, if you're watching this, well, in all honesty,
I am.
you probably
Yep, that's great.
aren't, because I haven't even broke 100 subs on YouTube, and I really
I don't know why you think it's funny.
he just roasted himself, bro.
You're right, I did. I can be self-deprecative.
I mean, there are some exceptions, but, you know, those exceptions are pretty rare. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want you to take this as some sort of personal attack. Take this as
Bro,
some...
you literally just attacked.
I attacked your channel, not you. I know what you're about to say, and I'm gonna shut it down before it even gets any further. Alright, I attack your content. Especially in that video. I may have like said some things towards you in this video, but in that video, I said specifically, like, I made it to where, I even have a script for it and everything, and I can go back and look at it. You know, I made it to where my thoughts were on your channel and not you. I reference you in the video, but it's not like I'm saying, oh yeah, like this boy retarded, this boy gay haircut, you know, this boy sucks ass at making videos. I didn't do that because that's petty. I attacked your channel because that is what I'm trying to respond to. And that's what matters, because I'm not a petty asshole like some people are on YouTube.
You just attacked my whole channel. How am I not supposed to take this as a personal attack?
Because your channel is not what you are made out of. You know, and this is the kind of thing that happens with religion all the time. It's like you talk about Christianity, or you make a criticism about Christianity or Islam or whatever, and people take it as some kind of personal attack. But they are not the embodiment of what I'm trying to criticize. And with you, that's the same. You're not the embodiment of Blitzen, and Blitzen is not the embodiment of you. You know, you have personality traits, I'm sure. I mean, I may be wrong, but you have personality traits, and you have things that you do outside of YouTube. So you're not supposed to take it as a personal attack, because I'm not attacking your person. I'm attacking your channel, and you are not entirely attached to your channel.
Like, We're just gonna keep watching, bro. I don't even want to say anything.
But you know what?
Okay, that's good.
Even if I do complain about petty stuff on the internet, I enjoy it. I don't do it for views or for subs. Heck, my recent commentaries aren't doing nearly as well as...
Hold up, how many subs does this guy have?
94, boy.
Okay, he still hasn't hit 100 subscribers, and this video's up.
What's your point? I know what you're probably about to say, but I want to hear you say it for yourself so I can play it back and analyze it for how retarded what you're about to say is going to be.
He probably doesn't make videos anymore, that's probably why.
Nope. Been making YouTube videos for about 3 years now.
There's no way he makes videos anymore.
I do, buddy.
He just made this video a week ago, bro.
Yep, it was a pretty damn good video.
But like, I guess he doesn't do YouTube for the views. I mean,
Nope.
I don't really do it for the views, but
Yep, you do. That's why you clickbait. You've said it before. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the last hour and a half and take a shot every time he says, I know I do clickbait and I do it to get more views.
I mean, I still want to see my views increase. Like,
Yep, I do too, but I don't got a clickbait to do it. Just make good content and people watch it.
I'm, you know, we're just gonna go back to the video. I don't.
Yep, you say that a lot, and he does this a lot where he tries to make a point, and then he like keeps cutting out mid-sentence and like says that it's like, oh, it's, and then he like goes on some sort of relevant tangent. It's like he's trying to address something meaningful, and then he completely deviates from what he's trying to say, and it makes me think that he doesn't actually know what the hell he's talking about.
I don't want to roast him. That's not what I'm about.
And you say that you are not about roasting me, but let's go over to your channel. And the first video that I see is diss track update. Yeah, you're not about roasting me, right? Yeah. Even though you literally made a video that's dedicated to roasting me. I think. I don't know. I mean, it might just be an update about the diss track, but yeah. In fact, let's watch this. Just to see if this is an actual diss track. Alright, so you made a video addressing the diss track you wanted to make on me. Which is funny, because you said, if I get 20 likes, I'll make a diss track. So, are you saying that you're just baiting for likes now? Like, okay, I'll watch the video later, and I'm not going to say anything more, because I still got to watch the video. So, we'll come back to that. But just keep that in the back of your head, because we'll address that later.
Ones from like a year ago. I do this because I enjoy it, and my friends enjoy watching it. And believe me, I had a lot more fun writing the script for this video, editing this video, making the thumbnail and whatnot, and watching.
Alright, seriously, what's the orgy pile happening in the background? I'm honestly like, I don't know. Do you live in like a team house or a apartment with really loud neighbors? You can put like some acoustic foam in your room and close the door, and that helps a lot.
Any. And I mean any.
Of yours. Yeah, I thought that part was kind of cringy, so we'll just kind of skip that, I guess.
That'll be it for this video. Hope you guys...
Ooh, you see that reaction there, boys? That is a man who feels like he's been personally attacked when no personal attack has been launched on him. This is the face of a man who has begun the process of clinical insanity and who cannot make content that is original to his own and that he can create and attach to himself. Because he views everything that you say about his channel as a personal attack. Because his lifeline, his life is clearly dedicated to YouTube. And we saw this with this biggest decision of my life video. He very clearly takes his channel to heart, and that's good. But I think he's a bit too into it, I guess. From trying to be like the face guys in just about every way, to making clickbait videos to get more views, to taking what I say about his content as a personal attack. I think Blitzen's main issue here is that he overly attaches his channel to himself. And his identity is based on the fact that he makes videos on YouTube.
Oh, he just took it too far, bro.
Why do you say that? I'm serious. Why do you think I took it too far? I think what I said was pretty innocent enough. I mean, it's kind of cringy, I think you can argue that, but I mean, I have fun making these videos. Probably more fun than you did. I had a lot of fun making this one too. This is actually probably the most fun I've had all weekend.
Bro, he took it too far. Alright guys, I don't even know where to go at this point. Like, this guy, like, this is the first time anyone's actually roasted my channel. I mean, people have like roasted me in comments and stuff like that, but this is the first time anyone's actually made a full video about me. And
Yep, and it was pretty damn great while we're at it.
I'm just surprised someone would actually do that, because why would you take time out of your day to, you know, do this? Because, like,
It was during summer, I didn't really have much to do. In fact, I think that during that time, I was about to leave for vacation, so I figured I'd get a video out before I would upload for like a good 2 weeks or so. So that's why I did that, but I mean, it was alright. Why do you take time out of your videos to make stupid challenges and clickbait videos? It's the same kind of thought process. If you enjoy it, that's great. I do it because I enjoy it. Because it's fun for me.
it's not even affecting you, bro. Like, just stay.
Yep. Not this video wasn't affecting you either, man. It wasn't. You know, and I didn't physically like start hitting you or punching you or anything. You took what I said as a personal attack when nothing personal to you was said. That is your problem and your problem only. It is not my fault that my completely innocent video was taken as a personal attack by you when it wasn't a personal attack, and I stated it's not a personal attack. I'm trying to critique your content. That's all I'm trying to do. There's a lot of things that don't affect me that I can still talk about, and same with you. You did it with this video, and I will probably do it in some sort of future video where I talk about something that doesn't affect me. But I talk about this because I have thoughts on it. I consider it entertaining at the very least. And the fact that you're making this sort of cop-out statement, like, yeah, like it doesn't affect him. Why is he doing that? It shows that you don't have anything to counter my points with, and that's why you're saying, you know, oh, why is he talking about me? It doesn't affect him. That's why you're doing that. That's the only reason. Because you know that you don't have anything else to say, but just a cop-out statement, like, why is he targeting me? It doesn't affect me. That's the only thing you got to say, because that's all you will ever have to say to someone who critiques your content. Because you don't know how to properly respond with substance and thought.
In your corner, I'll stay in mine, we'll all be good. But I mean, you have to come attack me like that, so.
I didn't attack you, I attacked your content.
If this video gets 20 likes, and I don't think it's going to, because I don't think I have a video above 20 likes besides my 2 most popular videos, but if it somehow gets above 20 likes, I'll make a diss track on this guy,
and I'm still waiting on that.
I mean, it's probably the worst thing you guys ever heard, because, you know, I'm white, and, you know, I can't rap, and, you know, I've never made a diss
I mean, Eminem's white.
track before, but, you know, if somehow it makes 20 likes, I'll make a diss track, because, you know, why not? I need.
It's not gonna happen, da-da. It's not gonna happen, da-da.
To fire back at this guy somehow, but, you know, if it doesn't, I'm not even gonna make a video about this guy, because, you know.
That's probably for the best, man. You clearly can't make videos on people that critique your content, so, you know, spare me the trouble.
He's just irrelevant. I don't really want to mess with him.
Well, like I said, yeah, I'm irrelevant. But what does that matter? Why can't I make a video on you? Why can't, you know, I mean, if you wanna talk like who's irrelevant, you know, if you wanna talk sub counts, Pink Mew dwarfs your sub count. He has over double the subs you have and makes better videos too while we're at it. So what's your point?
But if I do, I want to make a diss track because that'd be fun.
All right, we get it. You've said it like 5-6 times. You're gonna make a diss track. Yep, yep. We get it. You can shut up about it now.
Funny, and I think, you know, it would be pretty bad too. So, you know, it'd be like the best of both worlds. So yeah, I think that's the end of this video. It's probably a longer video than usual, just because the fact that I had to watch an 8-minute video and react to it too. So, you know, it's whatever, bro. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a.
Nope. I would rather, you know, pump liquid cyanide into my kidneys. Just straight plunge it in there. I'd rather do that than sit through another video like this.
Like, if you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, it's been Blitzen, and I'm out. See you guys.
Alright, so that verbal diarrhea is now over. Thank the Lord. So, just make sure there's not anything extra after this. Nope, it's just a generic like title screen. So, yeah. So now that that bit of verbal diarrhea is over, let me give you my final thoughts on Blitzen. So, at the end of the day, what we saw in this video was a man who took my video as a personal attack when I very clearly didn't have anything personally against him. I may have said some things in this video, but that was because he was being a complete idiot, and that's what he's been doing, and he's doing that directly towards me. That's not to say it affects me, because it really doesn't. In the grand scheme of things, this didn't really have any sort of impact on me, any grand impact on me. But what we saw here is a man who didn't know how to address criticism, and who didn't know how to take something towards his content, the something that he makes, as something that isn't a personal attack. You know, if I'm making a school project and someone says, "Oh, I don't think you did your visual presentation that well," I'm not gonna take it and say, "Wow, you must really be fun at parties, aren't you? You just think everything I make sucks, huh? You must think I'm like the worst person ever." That's not what you do with criticism. You take it to heart and you make your content better based on that. But with you are more focused on maintaining your kind of superiority complex over someone because they have a smaller sub count. Your only response to me that was based on anything substantive, and I would even say what I'm about to say is substantive was even a stretch, but the only thing you even said about me that really mattered at all was said, "Oh, why is this guy coming after me when he has 100 subs?" So what if I had 100 subs? I have only 100 subs. And I made a better response video than you ever could dream of making. So next time you want to say, I have 100 subs, I can't make a video, alright? So what? So what? This video I made was infinitely better than any video you have ever made combined. So, put that sub count to use and make an actual good video for once. So I also watched this guy's diss track update too. So not only is he coming after me, but he's also coming after Kaz, who's going to have his own video up. I don't know when, but when it does, I'm sure it'll be pretty fire. But anyway, Blitzen, when you drop that diss track, be ready, man, because we about to clap back on this boy. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, don't forget to drop a like down below and comment what videos you guys want me to do next, and subscribe to keep up to date with all my videos. And I will see you all next time. Peace.